Hey guys, it's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine, and we are going to do a Christmas craft tonight with this little tree here from the Dollar Tree. I don't know why my picture's down at the bottom of the screen. Let me get that off of there. I don't know. Facebook's doing some weird stuff lately. Hey, say hey once you get on. Hey Martha. Let me get my little sander out here. I'm going to sand this little tree down while everybody's getting on. I can't find, there it is. Hey! Hey everybody, I'm just going to sand this little tree down while everybody's hopping on. We're going to do something with this little tree from the Dollar Tree. Hey Emily, hey Cindy, hey Diane. All my friends. So good to see everybody. I was a few minutes late. I was having a little technical difficulty with my camera and my glue gun falling off the table and me tripping over the cord, and I was like, oh my gosh. So this is an epic fail tonight because like everything I've touched in the last little bit is just opened my fabric closet, a big old thing fell out of my closet, and it's all in the floor of the closet, and I'm like, I'll just leave it. I'll clean it up in a little bit. I am Susan. How about you? I hope y'all are all well too. Yes, it's Friday. Awesome, awesome. Hello, Kathy from Ohio. I'm just kind of going around the edges of this little tree just to make it a little smooth. Some of y'all might have this tree. I've had this one since last year because I bought a couple and I didn't do anything with it. So I dug it out of my stash, and we're gonna try to pretty it up and do something with it. Do I still have turkeys in stock? Deborah, I think so. I think there's a few that's with the painting class. Just message me after, and I can just get with me and we'll see what we can do. Hey everybody. Okay. So y'all have this tree. So we're going to do something with this tree. Y'all probably have one. You're crafting too already. That's neat. Anyway, and this little crate, and I'm going to go ahead and peel the sticker off. I'm not 100% sure of what I'm going to do. I do know what I'm doing, but of how I'm going to exactly put it together, but we're going to put it together. You have some from last year? Okay, I hope I inspire you then. Good. Hey, Robin from New Orleans. Okay, so I'm going to paint this, and I'm not going to do my typical colors of my gray and my white, because y'all are probably like, oh gosh, she's doing gray and white again. Here she goes. Nope, not going to do gray and white tonight. I am going to do white, but I'm not going to do gray and white. So I'm just going to give this a coat. I hate when I open it and all the little crumbs come off and they fall down everywhere because the cap looks like a crummy mess. Yeah, I like those trays too. So I'm just going to basically dump this right on my tree and get started. Just go ahead and start painting while I'm chatting. And just get a good coat of it on here. I figured a lot of y'all probably have this tree. And then you get it and you go, what do I do with that tree? Because I have these from last year because I was like, what do I do with this tree? So I kind of came up with something I'm going to do. Well, actually, I was in Hobby Lobby today, and I saw something that they had for sale, and I was like, I can make that, but I kind of doing a little spin on it, so that's what I'm doing. Got on your turkey class? Yay! I was going to do 2 separate classes, but I think I'm just going to do one, but I'll leave you in the group in case you can't watch live that day. So, and I'll be telling you that when it gets closer. I still got to add everybody from last night to the group. So, I'm just giving this a coat. I sanded it a little bit, but it, still a little rough, but it'll be okay. Where did I get the tray? It came from Dollar Tree too. It came from Dollar Tree. But you could, I'm going to show you another way you can do this the same way, but not use the tray if you want to. I just dug some stuff out of my stash that I had. I need some more paint. Hey, Sharon. Sharon, I'm putting your stuff in the mail tomorrow, so don't get upset with me because I got to cut your gnome. said, oh, I got to get her stuff in the mail. I had to take my youngest son to meet his dad so he can be with his dad this weekend. And they live 4 hours away. So I have to drive 2 hours to meet him and then 2 hours back. So I had to drive like 4 hours today. So I didn't get any cutting or anything done today. So that was what my day consisted of, that and running errands that I needed to run. I hope y'all had a good week since I saw you last. Thank you, Tambra. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, just trying to get the edges and go over it really good. Maybe I won't have to do 2 coats, but sometimes you have to, but we're going to try not to. Now I'm running out of spaces to hold it. I'm putting it on pretty thick. I kind of poured a little much out, but... And for time's sake, I'm not going to paint the back. I can paint it later. I got paint on my table. That's why it's got a tablecloth on it. Y'all, this cloth, I know that y'all see it all the time, and I change it out periodically because it gets to looking kind of nasty, but if you go to Walmart and they have this on those big long rolls, and it's like, it's got the flannel backing on it, and I buy it off that roll. It's like $3 and something for a yard, or it's really inexpensive. And I cut it to fit this. I got like 2 yards, and then I cut it to fit this table. So if you're wondering where I get this gray and white buffalo check, that's where it came from. Walmart in the fabric section. I was buying the tablecloths. Thank you, Donna, for sprinkling. I was buying the tablecloths, and then I saw they had this, and I like this because the walls in here are gray, or a light gray, so it matches. Not that that mattered, but I was like, that's convenient. All right, so you know what I did not get was a glass of water, but it'll be okay. I just have to wash my brushes out. You get the clear one, Deborah, that's a good idea. But for the most part, it wipes off pretty good. If I get paint or something on it, most of the time I can take it off with a baby wipe. But when it gets to be looking all nasty, I'll just, wad it up and throw it away and get out another piece. Because a yard is about what this table is. So, because it's really wide. But anyway, so let me see if I can dry this. You think fabric on it. You can put fabric on it, Wanda, but you just got to consider that those slots have a certain space to slide down on each other, so don't make it too thick to where it's too tight where they won't slide down on each other. Lois, you use puppy pads? Yeah, I think Carol at Be Inspired Market, I think she started a revolution with the puppy pads. I always say I'm going to buy some, and then I don't end up buying them. I'll forget about them. Scrapbook paper. You could do scrapbook paper, but like I said, just be careful when you go to slide the 2 pieces together that it's not too thick. Where's my apron? Opal, I forgot it. I was too busy fiddling with cords and dropping my glue gun on the floor and bum-fuzzling around and trying to get everything going, and the apron didn't happen. Alright, so I'm getting that dry. It's all pretty and white. Just Waverly white paint. Y'all know I use Waverly white. You can use regular acrylic paint to paint this. You're not late, Becky. You're good. I'm just painting this little cutout tree from Dollar Tree. I painted it white with white paint. That's all you've missed. How did you find the shop, craft, and work? I don't get to shop like I used to when I was working at my full-time job, when I was working out of the house, and because I was right down the street from Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree and Target and Michael's and all of that stuff. So I went those places on my lunch break a lot. So I had to go do a little shopping today. I did a little bit while I was out doing my errands. Okay, now I'm going to paint this crate white while I'm chatting with y'all. Hey, Pat from Kansas. Watch it go. I hope not. I poke a hole in mine, and I don't take the whole top thing off. That one's just about done. But Waverly is back in my Walmart. I was so excited. I was like, yay! And Colin got me some wax where he lives in Arkansas, the antique wax. So he got me a bottle of that. And I was like, oh, he thought about your mama while you were in Walmart. So anyway, I'm just giving this a coat. I guess I could have prepped it ahead of time, but I really didn't have time. I got home and I've been running around ever since I got home from driving to take my son. But I listen to podcasts and stuff like that when I drive, so it's not too bad. I call friends, catch up with friends, that kind of thing when I drive. So it's not bad. After you drive it a whole bunch of times, it doesn't seem like much. Okay. You know what? I don't know why I'm painting this part of the tray, because I guess I don't have good sense. Because I'm actually going to use the inside, but I don't know why I painted the bottom, but I did. But it'll be okay. My Walmart finally had some Waverly, and so I got 4 colors. Yay! I haven't seen the little bitty bottles yet. I've seen the big this size bottle. I haven't seen the tiny bottles. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Haven't seen those yet, but I've seen the bigger ones. So maybe everybody's going to get a chance to get restocked on their Waverly. I got way too much paint. So I'm just painting. Hey, Brenda. You're okay, Lou? You didn't miss anything? I'm just painting. I painted a wood Dollar Tree Christmas tree white, and now I'm painting the little crate that's going to go with it, or tray, or whatever you want to call this little thing. I'm just painting it white with Waverly white chalk paint. Oh, hey, Donna, welcome. It's your first time. Welcome, welcome. I hope you find a home here with all my crafty friends. Let's see. I'm going to just dry the bottom so I can set it down. Hold on, that ain't going to work. I got a big globby glob. I don't know if y'all were on here the other night when, I don't know if it was Monday night or Friday night, when I pulled my heat gun, because the cord is literally like 18 inches long, and I turned my ring light off because it's all plugged in an extension cord or a surge protector, and I pulled it and it unplugged the light. I don't know how I did that. I guess I'm just talented like that, but my whole light went off and I was like, Lord have mercy, what else? It's like always something's going to go wrong when you go live, always. Oh, thank you, Kathy. You're so sweet. Yeah, welcome if you're new. You can click my face and the little dots will come up on the edge of the screen at the top, and you can click notify me when she goes live. All right, I got the bottom dry so I can set it down. Y'all see? Everything is falling off my table. There went another paintbrush. Ah. So let's see. I'm just going to paint the sides. I mean, I need to see my paint's falling over. I just cannot get it together. Let's see. But hopefully, it's going to turn out okay. So I'm just painting this. Probably should have done it ahead of time. But like I said, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't have time to. By the time I got home and did what I had to do, and it just wasn't happening. Prepping wasn't happening tonight ahead of time. Because I know y'all sitting here and y'all are watching, and it's like, oh my gosh, she's just painting. But I didn't have a chance to do it before. It takes a lot to get ready to do this, believe it or not. But, because then you go, oh gosh, well, what order do I do this in? Because, you know, when you're crafting by yourself, sometimes you just go, oh, well, I'll do this first. And then you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that first. I should have done this first. And you have to kind of plan it out what you're going to do first, and the second part, and the third part, and all that good stuff. And so sometimes it doesn't all work out the way you want it to. Oh, Alice, you're sweet. It is nice to sit and visit. I consider y'all my friends. Oh, Shelly, you're sweet. Okay, I'm almost done, guys. This inside's not really going to show a whole lot, but I just need to get at least the sides painted white. I'm going to set this over here and let it dry. Make sure I don't need any on that side. What's that side look like? Okay, look at my fingers. I'm not a neat painter. I didn't get my water, but it'll be okay. And now my paintbrushes down here on my other paintbrushes on the floor. So we're gonna get back in my chair. And I dropped it again. Hold on. Do y'all have days like this? I know you do. You got to. Everybody has days like this. I can't hold on to anything. I got paint on the table, on my fingers. Chatting and crafting, that's right. Telling y'all. Oh, thank you, Jane. Could be doing laundry. Rather be here. That's right. Laundry will be there when you get ready for it. It'll be there. Because it's not going to do itself, sure. I was filling in for someone. Oh, okay. No hurry. I know. I just don't like, somebody will come on and go, oh my gosh, she's talking too much or she's doing this. But, I can't please everybody. They can always watch the replay. All right. I got to get all this off my hands, though. Okay. So now we are going to paint these little boogers. Y'all know these are my favorite. The little split balls. I don't know if y'all got them the other day. Judy, you have those days too. Everybody does. These little split balls, I shared them with y'all on the Amazon deal days. Now I'm spilling water everywhere. Guys. Yeah, I'm just real. This is about as real as it gets. Okay. They were shooting fireworks. My hair is all sticking out. They were shooting fireworks in town a minute ago. The big fireworks. And I'm thinking, what in the world is happening? Okay, so... Okay, you ordered some? Good, y'all ordered them. I should have ordered some because these are all of this size. These are the little ones. These are all of the size that I have left. Is this little pile right here. And when I was getting them out this afternoon before I had to take him, I was like, oh my goodness. These are all I have left. I should have ordered some. Because I thought, no, I'm good. I need some. So let me show y'all what I did. I took a piece of... If y'all watched Alexis with Purposeful Indulgence, she did this the other night. And this is a good way. If you've ordered one of my kits, it's masking tape. If you've ordered one of my kits and it has little bitty pieces and little letters in it, this is the great way to paint them, okay? I think I may have showed y'all this too. So you take your masking tape, this is the sticky side, and you roll the ends under like this. And then you just stick it down to your piece of paper or whatever. And then you just stick your little doodads on it. And then you're going to paint them. Hey, Agnes. That's Agnes. She has a page called Just That Perfect Piece. I don't know if y'all watch her. And she's fantabulous and can paint like nobody's business and just make all kinds of little things. And I'm like, goodness, where did she come up with that? Oh, you know what I'm making from Hobby Lobby, Kaylee? But I'm not going to do it in that color. Theirs was white and had gray. But I'm doing a little twist to it. I kind of added other stuff to it besides what they have. Has anybody else seen what I'm doing? You'll probably know what I'm going to do with these. One more strip, probably. Yep, that's what she did the other night. Except she turned over a piece of vinyl that she had and did it. But you could use painter's tape. You could use any kind of tape will work. But it holds all these little boogers still while you're trying to paint them. Because if not, they're just rolling all over the place. And, I need one more. Oh, Agnes, yeah. If you don't follow Agnes, you see her in the comments. Y'all go check out her page when we get done. It's called Just That Perfect Piece. And I'm telling you, she's fabulously talented and has a blog that's out of this world that shows you how to do all kinds of stuff. And it's just crazy what the stuff that she does. It's awesome. Yeah, Shirley, she's very nice. She is. Sweet lady. We're in the same kind of coaching circle together. Okay, so all my little, like Alexa said, it looks like that button candy. They're all on there. So I'm just going to paint them really quick. We're going to paint them red. This is true red by Anita's that I like so much. It was on sale this week at Hobby Lobby too. I got a couple of bottles today, 30% off. And it's 87 cents a bottle at my Hobby Lobby. Yeah, Tambra. Agnes, if you can, drop your link in the comments and people will know what your page is. But she can make some beautiful stuff. I mean, she takes paper and she folds it up and she can make birds and all kinds of stuff, and she just paints, and she painted a manger scene the other night and it was beautiful. And she does all kinds of nifty little stuff. What's Agnes's site? It's Just That Perfect Piece is the name of her page. And I could listen to her talk all day because she has an accent. And I could listen to her talk. Yeah, she's Polish, that's right. But she has that accent and it's just wonderful. Alright, so I'm just painting these little doodads. They look like red M&Ms now. Yes, the paints at Hobby Lobby, Anita's wasn't too bad wiped out. It was like all of the deco art and all of those paints. They were pretty scarce at Hobby Lobby today. I mean, goodness, what are people doing? Are they, I don't know. It's like, I guess everybody's getting into crafting since everybody's quarantined. I don't know. Which is a good thing. Everybody needs to be a little creative some of the time. You can listen to me all day long. You're so funny. Yeah, I have a way different accent than you do, Agnes. Mine's just a little southern drawl. That's all. Alright. See, don't they look like little red M&Ms? Look. Yeah, her tie-dyed flowers. I'm telling you, I don't know where she gets all these little ideas from. Y'all just think I got some ideas. Wait, you just go see her page and you'll know what I'm talking about. She'll take book pages and fold them and make all kinds of stuff. And I'm just like in awe because she does all kinds of stuff. Do we get yes, a Crystal, I'm hoping that I'm going to release them next week. I'm waiting. I'm actually, I've just been cutting, but I'm waiting on my shirts. I got to get the mock-up for my shirts, and then I'm hoping I'm going to do it next week, the Christmas. Oh, you just started following her, Cynthia? Good. She's an awesome lady, I'm telling you. But her blog, if you'll go read her, look at her blog, it's just as fabulous as her Facebook is. It's awesome. And she has a link to that on her page. That she can paint, like artistically paint, just like crazy. Thank you, Peggy, for the stars. But she just has that natural talent. And it's wonderful. I have lots of crafty lady friends. When we do these little hops and stuff, we get to, you know, we're in like a group chat on Messenger, and we talk and all kinds of stuff. So we kind of get to know each other, and you know, it's a fun community to be a part of. Lots of talented and sweet ladies that are just trying to help other people get creative and have an outlet for their creativity. I'm almost done. Then we're going to let them dry and work on our tree. These are only going to take one coat too, I think. I'm just kind of hitting them here and there. Make sure I don't have any globs of paint. Don't you hate that when you're painting and you're like, okay, I don't have any globs, and the next thing you know, you go back and you're like, well, how did I miss that? There's a big glob of paint that won't dry. Unicorn paintbrushes at Five Below. That's what this is. That what? See, this one's a different color. It's just black with sparkles in it. But they have some too that are called the gemstone handles, but they're all the same brush part, but sometimes the handles are different. But they're wonderful. If you have Five Below, you got to go get some and try them out. They're not but $5. Because they are, I just love the paintbrushes. I'm kind of a paintbrush snob when it comes to the Five Below paintbrushes. Doesn't take anything expensive and fancy. Now, if I was painting a portrait, now maybe so, but not that I'm going to paint a portrait. I'm not a portrait painter. But for crafting and stuff, they're really good. So, and I've told y'all this before. The reason I like these brushes so much, well, number one, I've never had one shed. Like anything come off, the bristles come off or anything like that. But they are filbert tips, this is a filbert tip. You can probably see that better. It's a flat brush, but the tip, I'm just gonna roll away in my chair, y'all. The tip is rounded, okay? And it's not just straight across. So that's the style of brush. It's called a filbert brush. And when you're trying to do something rounded with your paintbrush and you've got a straight flat brush, it's really difficult to do. So when you have a rounded tip like that, that just helps you get make a circle or a curve with your brush. So, you know, I was for a long time didn't really know about all the different styles of paintbrushes and what all the different kinds were used for. And then I started studying it and reading up on it and trying it for myself. And the type of brush that you paint with when you're painting different things does make a difference. So that's why I like these brushes, because they have like 3 different sizes of filberts. They have this big fat one, and then they have this smaller one, and I think there's a medium size that comes in that pack. And that's why I like them. Just that little tip I just threw out there to y'all. Yeah, they're in the painting section. They're not makeup brushes. They're in the painting section where the art supplies are at Five Below. Somebody asked me the other night where they were doing a Christmas tree. Somebody asked me the other night, were they makeup brushes? No, they're not makeup brushes, but I have used makeup brushes before. Thank you, Mary. You're so sweet for sending stars. But I like them. You know, somebody might paint with them and not like them, but I've gotten a lot of people to start using them. They don't shed. The bristles don't come out. I hate that when you're painting something and the bristle comes out and you're like, what? Okay. That's my little handy dandy Amazon. But y'all, the cord is only like this long. This is it. It's not even well, maybe it is a yard. Y'all know from your nose to the tip of your finger, if you hold your arm out, that's approximately a yard. Just so you know. Didn't know if y'all knew that. People that sew probably know that. Okay, so I got my little dots dry, somewhat. And I'm going to bring my tree over here. And I see a big glob of paint on my tray. On the handle. There we go. See some more. Now I got white paint on me again. Okay. Let's see. Can't get into Christmas crafts yet. It's so hot. Yeah, it was nice today. This morning here it was like 43. But then it warmed up during the day. But it was a beautiful day. But everybody's asking for Christmas. So you didn't know that, Gail? So if you take if you're measuring fabric in the store or somewhere, hold it to your nose and then stretch your arm out to, hold it in your fingers, and that's approximately a yard. That's okay, Laura. You can watch the replay. I can get my... Yep. Wendy, that's what people do. That's what older people do. They hold it out and they know. But if you stretch your arms out this way, from fingertip to fingertip, is approximately 6 feet. And I had to know that in x-ray school. So that's how we judge when we go to like a hospital room and do an x-ray in somebody's room, and it has to be 6 feet, 72 inches. I see spots I missed on my dots. That's how we would measure like this to know that it's approximately 6 feet. That's about 72 inches. So just a little tip. So if you're ever somewhere and you need to measure something, that's just a little way to kind of judge approximately how much it is. I missed like the sides of all these beads. I couldn't see. So I'm getting them. But don't they look like they look like M&Ms. Let me turn them around, make sure I didn't miss any spots. I could have painted these ahead of time, but I didn't have time. So it's hot in here because the air conditioner won't come on because it's cool outside. And it's not hot in the house, but it's hot in here to me when I shut this door. Okay. So let me hit them one more time. Your arms are so short. You have to turn and then do the... It's approximate now. It's not a... You learned that in sewing class. That's right. A foot is longest from your wrist to your elbow. I didn't know that. I know your foot is that big. I know that. But it's just kind of an approximation if you're just trying to... yeah, they're hot flashes. But it does get hot in this room when I shut the door. Now I'm going to peel them off. I'm probably going to get red all over here. So y'all know I'm going to take these and we're going to glue them around the edges. And I know I'm going to get red paint on my white already. I already know. I'm going to start at the corner though and put one on each one of the little tips. So I'll kind of know my spacing. I'm just peeling them off my tape. But my go-to this tonight was going to be the gray and the white and do the neutral Christmas tree. But my Christmas decorations are not neutral at all. I like the red and the green and the black, black and white buffalo check and the red and black buffalo check. And I like all of that on my tree. And the bright lime green and not hunter green like Christmas green. So do y'all like, what colors do y'all like on your tree? Do you like traditional? Are you a gold person? Are you a silver person? I'm not much of a gold. It's kind of growing on me though. Red and black. Go Dogs. Oh, they play Alabama tomorrow. Uh-oh, roll tide. Okay. Yes, I like Alabama. Let's see. And Nick Saban has COVID, so my youngest son told me. Alright, so let's see. I'm living on the edge and I'm not putting them on here and spacing them out. I'm probably going to regret it, so maybe I should. So I'll know my spacing. Because I did space them out when I was waiting for my son to get off the bus. I was sitting here playing with them. Because I have exactly enough of these little ones plus 3. And I was like, I need some more of these beads. How did I let myself run out? And I told everybody else to get them on Amazon Day or whatever. You like all the colors for Christmas? Blues and greens. That's pretty too. Traditional buffalo check. Warm white lights. Yeah, I like the warm white lights too. Bright colors. So are y'all colored light people or are you white light people? You know, everybody has a preference and some people mix the two. Icicles and snowflakes on my tree. I like the silver. And Nick can't coach from home. Don't you know he's just going to be biting his bottom lip in half watching that football game tomorrow and knowing he's not there? Oh. You put up 4 trees? Holy cow. Hey, from Georgia, Cynthia. 4 trees. I put up 1. My husband would probably think I was cuckoo if I told him I wanted to put up another 1 or 2 more or something. Oh, you lost it all in the hurricane. I'm sorry. White lights. Yeah, we have color lights on our tree. Yeah, the kids like colored, so that's what we do. I can always do white one day. Colored lights, snowmen. I like snowmen too. I've got way entirely too many snowmen. All reds, greens, primary colors. I've always wanted to have a Christmas tree with the pinks and the purples and the turquoise and all that stuff. I just think it's so pretty when you go somewhere and a tree is all dressed out with those real bright colors. You have cats? Yeah. We have dogs. They don't really mess with it though. I must have painted all the ones I had because I got extras somehow. I'm just making sure. Nope, here's one that's missing. I think that's even. I think. Well, how do I have too many. Oh well. I don't know. Somehow I ended up with more that I told y'all I had left. Had those left. And I was supposed to only have 3 left. So I don't know what I did. Anyway. So let's see which one that I left off on that's not attached. I would love to have lights that change from white. Yeah, that'd be cool to have them that change. I'm sure they make them that change from white to the colored. 1 tree is enough for me. I like the snowman too. I had to just make myself stop buying snowmen because they were kind of taken over. Kind of like gnomes. Gnomes are now. Now I'm getting taken over by turkeys at the moment. And there's snowmen in here too somewhere. I'll give y'all that hint. You were pointing at it for me? Thanks for the help. You collect snowmen. A lot of people collect snowmen. I love snowmen. They just make me happy. Even though I don't care for snow. Is that weird that I don't care for snow? Snow's pretty to look at, but I don't want to get out there in the cold and get in the snow and get wet. I don't care nothing about it. It's pretty for a few minutes, and then after that, because here, when it snows down here, it's kind of a big deal. Like if we get a little dusting of snow, it's like everything just shuts down completely because we're not prepared for that. And it happens not real often. You're watching replay. No, you're not on replay. You're live. I'm live with you. It's not a replay. We are live on Facebook with all my friends. 882 friends. So, my neighbor, which she just moved to North Carolina, but she had like a gigantuous snowman thing that she hung on her door, like inside of her house, and it was so pretty. And I want to make one so bad. So how big are your biggest snowmen, should I ask? Hey, Dana from Arkansas. That's where my son lives, in Arkansas. Colin, maybe you'll get to join us on a live one day again. He's a working adult now, so he don't get to, I think they're all stuck. He don't get to come here very much. Now I got glue strings all over, so we're going to try that trick. They're disappearing. But where do they go? They just melt? Okay, they disappeared for the most part. Okay. Woo. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all my tree with my M&Ms. It does look like little red M&Ms, but doesn't it look cute and happy? What's the trick? Heating them up. Yes, somebody says that you can blow a blow dryer or your heat gun, and all the little glue stringy things will go away. Oh, you're having knee replacement on the 12th. Wow, that's big surgery. Big surgery. Snow very rare in Arizona. Yes, I bet it is. Glue string heaven. Yeah, I had it everywhere. So there's the tree. Okay. So now I'm going to do something to my little box. And I got glue gobbed up in the handles right here. I'm going to get out. And yeah, it could probably need another coat, but for the sake of time, we're not going to do that. Okay. So what was I going to do to the top? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I got this cute... Well, no, I'm going to do it this way. Sorry. Never mind. I'll show you that in a minute. Because I changed my mind like twice while I was trying to prepare for this. I changed my mind. So my idea is we're going to fix this crate to where it's going to stand in this little box. Okay? So what I think I'm going to do, where are my, here they are. I've got to fix it to where the tree will stand up by itself. So what I'm going to do, and you could do the other side just like this, or you could do it totally different, and that way you would have two-sided tree. Just for the sake of time, I'm only going to do one side for mine because it'll probably be to the wall. But I'm going to take the big Jenga blocks that I get at Five Below in this box, and they have them at Dollar General. They have them, somebody said they have them at Walmart too. They're not the Jenga, the name of Jenga, because they have words on them. But I just get these, and they're bigger than the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree ones are like this big, like half the size. So yeah, this is a wood tree from Dollar Tree. See, it's still wood on the back. Somebody was asking. So I'm going to just, I'm going to attach one to the front, I think, and one to the back. But I had this idea. So I got these at Hobby Lobby today. They're flat on the back. They're just like, here, I'll show you. See? They're flat. So the Christmas is half off right now, and they were $5.99 and they were half off. So they were $3 for all of these little bitty split logs, I guess is what I'm going to call them. So I might, and for some reason, I guess they keep them all in here. They are like stuck. I didn't want to untie the whole bundle, but they're all stuck to this roll of felt or something. I guess so they'll stay together. So I had to like pull them off. So what if I did this and put, oh, that's a big piece. I gotta get a smaller piece. Well, that might go on the back though. Put one on the back and one on the front, and that's gonna look like the trunk to some degree. I guess, maybe. Something like that. If I can get them level. That looks better than the Jenga, doesn't it? I need to go to Hobby Lobby for the split logs. The split logs. Okay. This is the tricky part because I got to get it level where it'll stand. So I'm just taking my glue and just running some on my little split log. I don't know what to call them. And I'm going to just stick it down. And I'm going to stand the tree up on the table so I can get it kind of level where it'll stand up. Yeah, the logs look better. I think so too. Because I'd have to paint those Jenga blocks. So I forgot that I had those out here. Alexis from Purposeful Indulgence bought some the other night, and I was like, I could use those for Christmas trees or something. But you could turn them this way and make you some little trees, and you could just, put it on something, and it would look like a tree trunk. So I thought that was kind of cool, because I'll use that. You don't think it's going to stand? Somebody said they don't think it's going to stand up. But I could do, I think it'll stand up. I might just do one of these on the back and not do the log. But you could do the log if you were going to show both sides. Because I'm going to try to make it to where it's going to stand. Because somebody said they didn't think it might, and they might be right. It might not stand. Because I can always glue another Jenga block to it to make it stand. So that's what I got so far. And I already see that these two are not even. But it's going to be covered up. Because we're going to add a little something to the top. That's why I didn't put one I know y'all are going, you missed the one at the top. Oh, you used them for pumpkin stems? Yeah, I used the whole logs for pumpkin stems, but these are like split in half. So they're kind of cool. So they're flat on the back. Okay, so there, it's standing up. Yay! Look, it's going to stand. Ta-da! Okay, so now I got to figure out, if I put it down in there, see, it doesn't go far enough down. So I'm going to take Jenga blocks, and we're going to make a little base of some sort. Trying to think how I don't know if I need to stand them on their side like this. Hang on and I'll show y'all. Is that high enough? Let's see what it looks like. Hold on. Why did I turn the whole thing around? Why didn't I just turn the tree around? And they're not level. He's not going to sit level. I'm going to have to do it this way. You got to find two that are the same height is the problem. Let's see. Why is he not wanting to sit straight? He sits straight on the table. Must be my Jenga blocks. You have to kind of switch them out because they're not all the same. There. Okay. So I'm going to make a little kind of a platform. And you could use anything really. Now he's going to fall over. So I'm going to glue 2 together like that. You could use floral foam. You could use whatever you wanted to in the bottom. This is just easy because I just had them on hand. And that's what I'm going to do. You bought the shims today? You're going to make the nativity. Oh, some people have showed out on the group page. They have really made some pretty ones. I'm like, gosh, mine looks lonely and pitiful compared to some stuff y'all did. Some people put Oh Holy Night and Night Divine and all kinds of stuff on it. And it looks really, really good. And so I knew y'all would. I knew y'all would be like, whoo. Okay, so I just got 4 together. That's all I did. And these aren't really glued together. So let me just glue them. Because these are just inexpensive to use as my little base because we're going to cover it up. Where'd I get the box? It came from Dollar Tree in the little Crafter Square section, and I just painted it with Waverly White. Okay, so here's my little makeshift tree stand, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to set it down in the center of the box like that and try to get my tree fixed right. I'm going to just flip it and see if I can get it level. Okay. So see, you could do the back side and do the, you know, have 2 sides if you wanted to. If it was going to sit on a table or something. And then that way you would have, both sides would look the same and you could see it from both sides. If you chose to do that. Okay. I'm just going to sit here and hold it a second. Where did I buy the tree trunk? They came from Hobby Lobby. Hang on and I'll show you. It's a little bundle like this. They were on an end cap. And they were $5.99, and they're half off. Christmas was half off this week, so they'll still be half off tomorrow. But they're like split in half, and that's a lot of them for $3. And I'll use them for a whole bunch of other stuff. Or you can make a little log cabin if you wanted to. Okay, so now that's what it looks like. But I haven't hot glued it down in the bottom. So there's my tree. And so there's the whole little chunky base. Don't know why I was holding it down in the bottom like, I don't know what I was doing. Like I had it centered. So now I'm just going to glue it down in the bottom. And I may finish the other side at some point. Hey Jane, you're okay? You can always watch the replay for the first part. Yeah, Brenda, I love the nativity too. It turned out cute. It turned out better than I had it pictured in my mind. Okay, so now our tree is stuck. It's in there. It's not going anywhere. But see the little trunk? It just kind of gives it. And I may end up covering it up with what I'm going to do. So, I dug through my fabric stash. And I have this cute snowflake. And it's actually flannel. You could use deco mesh from the Dollar Tree. Or anything like that. But this is just. I mean, y'all can see I've cut on it. But it's just some flannel fabric I've had forever. Because I make little snowman hats with them. And I'm just going to basically cut. I think I'm just going to cut a piece off. My scissors, scissors, scissors. I just like the happy red and white. I think it's pretty with the snowflakes. It's all wintry looking. And I'm going to just, all I'm going to do is try to put it around my tree in this box. And just kind of gather it up just to fill the box up a little bit. I'm going to try. Look, it's a piece hanging off. Let's see if I can get it all fixed. And you could put moss in here. You could put whatever you wanted to in here to fill it up. You could put some that raffia grass looking stuff or reindeer moss. I just don't have any of the reindeer moss. The green. That green moss would be really pretty. Yeah, they're on the end cap aisle. These are. They were on the end cap. Right by where all the, like somebody just said, where all the little miniature tree decorations are. That's what, that's where they were. But like I said, if you had reindeer moss, this would look cute too. The green against that red and white would be pretty. I don't have any, so I just used what I had. Yeah, Kaylee, I see that. Awesome. Okay. So you can still see my little tree trunk. So I just filled up my little box with that. And I have these. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure if these came from the Dollar Tree a while back or if they came from Hobby Lobby. But I have a little bag. I don't even have the top to the bag anymore. And they're little snowflakes. And they've got like this, there is silver. It's kind of textured silver. But you could use anything you wanted to. And I think I'm going to put them across the front of my box. But they got like an adhesive already on there. And I'm going to take it off. Just because it's, I know if I hot glue it, it'll be centered. And it's not coming off. They won't go anywhere. So I'm just kind of looking at the top of my tree and trying to get it centered in the middle. I'm eyeballing it. It drives my husband crazy. He's like, no, you got to measure. And I'm like, nope, you just eyeball it. That's the middle. Okay, so, but you could use any kind of little, you love this, Gail? Thank you. We're gonna, we got more stuff to add to it though. I'm gonna dress it up some more. We gotta put something on the top of that tree. There we go. Okay. Now I know they're not going anywhere. So I'm just gonna put my little snowflakes down there because we're gonna tie that silver in just a minute. I like the red, and Kaylee, I eyeball everything too. Drives him crazy. So I'm gonna, now we're gonna put something up here, but we're gonna tie the silver in down here. So, and I'm going to give y'all another little tip too. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. So, when Hobby Lobby puts all of their wrapping paper out, which when I was there today, they didn't have any wrapping paper and stuff out. I don't know what the deal was. Maybe they hadn't gotten it in. Yeah, I have those glue fingers. I just didn't put them on. Okay. So, these are actually, this is real ribbon. This is actually fabric ribbon, and it came from Hobby Lobby, the gift wrap section. And these little things, see, it's got the sticky part where you peel it off and you put the, oh, thank you, Debbie. You put on a package, but it's actually real ribbon. It's not that shiny, papery, curly ribbon stuff. It's not that, it's actually fabric. So I buy them when I see them. They have burlap ones with red trim and they have all that, but I didn't see them today for some reason. And I buy them and I keep them and I use them for stuff like this. And I take them apart. As you can see, these are left over from another project that I used them on. I've had them forever. You bought these today too? But yeah, these are really cute. And it's actually fabric. It's not that paper stuff. So, like I said, when you go to Hobby Lobby, you got to think outside the box. Do I have special glue in my glue gun? No, they're just Gorilla Glue sticks. That's all. And Monday night I left my glue gun on all night. Who has done that before? Shh, don't tell my husband though. He'll have a heart attack. He will. Okay, so now here's our silver. Try not to bust y'all's eardrums. You can get bells. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. I saw tons of them today. And I got to figure out how I'm going to attach them. So what I want to do is I'm going to attach my, because I got one polka dot, and then I got this whole thing of this, and then I got this white. So I might do 3, and I'm going to tie my bells onto this. You smelled it burning. Yeah, the glue was, it was hot. It's been hot all night. Okay, so I'm going to tie my bells. Attempt to. You need to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. There you go. So look and see if they have their gift wrap out. Ours did not. I don't know. I don't know. You know, usually they have all that pretty. You left a candle burning all night. Yeah, it's kind of when you walk in here and you realize it was on. You're like, oh dear Lord Jesus, the house could have burned down. So I'm just tying them on. But so I'm going to hang these in the middle of the tree. He left yours on last night, yeah. But I was like, oh gosh, maybe he's not watching. He'll just glare at me. Of a bow rider, I forgot what that said. Okay. So yeah, so if y'all go to Hobby Lobby, look for the ribbons, these. So I'm like, oh, that would make cute little, and if you put it in bows, like the messy bow, I mean, that's just too stinking cute. How can you not look at that and think that's just not happy? Because it is. It's all cute and happy. So I'll just, well, oh, I didn't cut it all the way through. I'm like, well, I thought I cut it. Okay. But they have burlap ones and all kinds of stuff too, so look for those. And they're not expensive. The larger bells to finish my shim tree. Yes, somebody actually sent me some rusty bells, and I have them out. I was going to use them on this tree because I had a whole nother color scheme going that I was going to do for this tree, and then I changed my mind right at the last minute. I had to call my BFF and say, hey, what do you think about this? What does this look like? And she's like, no, I think you should do the red and white. So I did. Okay. So here are my, and I'm going to cut these off. I just want them to hang in a different, see how long that one piece is that come on that little, that thing? They're pretty long, and I usually cut them in half. So I kind of want them to hang staggered, I guess is the word I'm trying to use. Sorry if I'm busting y'all's ears, I'm trying not to. It's probably loud. Okay, so I want them to kind of hang like this. And then I gotta figure out how to get them on the tree. Like that. So I think I need to go down. Kind of like that. Isn't that cute? With the rusty tin and the calendar. Did I miss that last night? What was I doing last night? Uh-oh. Must have missed her last night. Did I not watch her? What did she do last night? Y'all can't even remember. Let's see. Trying to. Does that look okay? That looks okay, don't it? You may have to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. See, that one's short. Okay. So I'm going to lay this down. And I'm going to hot glue them right there. Because we're going to cover that up too. Try not to burn myself. That's when you get your scissors and you hold it down. Wish I knew Hobby. You went to Hobby Lobby today? If they have the wrapping paper out. They didn't have ours out today. And everything else is out but the wrapping paper. And it's like, that's where I buy my wrapping paper, is at Hobby Lobby. Yes, these are off bows in the Christmas section, and they're actually fabric ribbon, and they're the little sticky back bows, and they usually like come 2 to 3 to a little card, and they're not much at all. They're like $3 or something. Yeah, Tammy, I'm gonna do a zip tie in just a second because y'all know I'm gonna put a bow on it. But these are they're real fabric. They have burlap with red and all that. Really, I buy my wrapping paper at Hobby Lobby when they put it on half off. Because they have such cute prints, and when it's half off, it's not very expensive. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut this off. And see, I'll save these. I'll save these for a whole nother project, or I'm going to either put it in my bow. Like that. So I got my bells. I probably should have done them a little further down, but it's okay. What are the red decorations around the tree? Those are split. They're called split balls is what they're called. It's like a bead, a half of a bead, but it doesn't have a hole. So they're round on the top and they're flat on the back. And I painted them red. And then we put them all around this tree. The tree started out looking like that from the Dollar Tree. Just that wood. Hobby Lobby has Christmas all over the store. See, our paper's like, when you first walk in the door, they have that aisle and the fall is there. And then maybe that's why they haven't done it, because the fall's still sitting there. And then the Christmas starts and the trees and all that stuff. Okay, this is looking cute, isn't it? All right, so let me set my tree over here. Now we're going to make us a bow. And I got all this happy goodness. This will knock my tree over. So I'm just going to make me a little messy bow like y'all seen me do. And I have these are just strips of fabric that I've torn out of my stash. I save fabric from little bitty pieces all the way up to big pieces. This is that meshy stuff from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to kind of make us a bow. This is just some fabric that I've had. I have quite the fabric stash. Just some lace. Just kind of staggering it all in here. Most of this is fabric, but some of it is ribbon. But I don't have any like real wired ribbon. This is some cute stuff. I think this came from Hobby Lobby too. I don't know. But it's got wire in the middle. But it's that happy silvery. That's where I'm trying to tie the silver into the bells. And then I think I'm going to take that piece of that curly stuff. I'm going to put that in there too. That'll look all cute and happy. Just got to be careful not to get it caught in my zip tie. And then some just lace. Like this is a lace curtain panel from Goodwill or something, I think. And then there's some of that fabric. Let's see. Here's some. That's got little gold dots on it. I just cut off some stuff. And we're just going to make us just a little messy bow. And let's see. I need some red. I love Rick Rack. Rick Rack is cute. Makes everything happy. Oh, did Colin say something sweet? I must have missed it. And then there's some Rick Rack. Like this came from Hobby Lobby, and like I'll buy it when it goes half off. I love this stuff right here. It's like little pom-poms. That came from Hobby Lobby too. Let's see. Glue gun from Walmart. Yeah, mine's just a little $9 glue gun from Walmart. Because I had one of them and it died recently. I still have it. I didn't throw it away like I showed y'all. It lasted me like 13 years. So I bought the same kind again. Oh, he sent me stars. He's so sweet. Bless his little heart. He loves his mama. He's my biggest fan. Thank you, Jane, for the stars. So I'm going to put this curly stuff in. That'll just tie in what we've already put in there. Let's see, what else do I have? Some white ribbon. Okay. Now, where's my zip ties I get from the Dollar Tree? And I use those on my bows. Yeah, I'm going to trim it down, don't worry. It's awful big. Let's see. And I'm just going to, because I can never get, I know Brooke uses jute and whatever. I can never get the jute tight enough, and mine always falls apart. So I started using zip ties, and it just makes it better. So then I'm going to cut off my zip tie. Okay. And now I got to pull it out and scrunch it up and cut it off and all that stuff. And just kind of pull it, and I just crisscrossed all the pieces. Just laid them in a little pile all crisscrossed. And now I'm just going to kind of give it a haircut. That's the fun part, is getting to trim it down. Make it come to shape. Make it come to life. Because see how they're all droopy? That fabric kind of gets heavy, but when you trim it, it's like, ooh. That piece is too long. That's too long. Now I got ribbon confetti all over my, or fabric confetti all over my table. Like, it can just be ribbon, Donna, or you can be fabric. It's whatever you want to use. But the wired ribbon really helps it stand up a lot. But fabric does okay. Looks all cute. It looks all messy. That right there's got to go. Let's trim it off. Just want it to look all festive. Now I got this hot mess. Let's see. Pick up my tree. Try not to knock y'all's ears out. And I maybe should have done the bells a little bit lower, but it'll be okay. Y'all, this is like the happiest tree ever. The happiest tree ever. Hold it on there. Oh, thank you, Marianne. It's just a bunch of fabric all cinched up together. The zip ties, man, they're the trick. Yeah, Janice, me too, because I can't, I'm not a bow maker by any stretch. And I envy people that are. They can just take some ribbon and start twisting it all up and all this, and this big, huge, fluffy bow comes out, and I'm like, it's magic, because I cannot perform magic. That's a Bama tree. That's right, Pamela. That's what Colin needs for his apartment, right? It's a Bama tree. So let me get it. Let me fix it all. Like, this is what Carol does. I laugh at her. I tell her she's like a hairdresser. If you don't watch her, she's Be Inspired Market. She's my friend. And I tell her, I'm like, you turn it away from the camera and you fluff it all up, and then she turns it around. I'm like, you're like a hairdresser. But look how stinking cute it is. I may need to trim it off some more. But look how cute that looks with the bells. See, I probably could have hung them down a little bit lower. That is so stinking cute. Alabama's playing Georgia tomorrow, I believe. Colin, correct me if I'm wrong. It's a Razorback tree. Uh-oh. There's going to be fighting words in a minute. I'm going to trim it some more. But see, look how cute and happy. But see how these little curly cue things I showed y'all, those ribbons, look how cute they look in that bow. And I'm telling you, if you go to Hobby Lobby, look in the gift wrap section, and you'll see them. But isn't it cute? It's really cute. And I could go back and put red somethings in there and give it a little more red. I don't think these would look good on there. That won't look good on there, I don't think. You'll be making one. So see, I just put the jingle blocks in there so it'll stand up. Or anything you have. You could use a cardboard box or something like that. Don't trim it. Okay, I won't trim no more. I'll quit trimming. I make magic every time I craft. Oh, you're so funny, Lisa. I try. But like I said, I threw this together kind of. I knew what I was going to do, but I was going to do the gray and the white and do the neutral and all that. And I was like, no. We're going to do red and happy. Red paint pen and curly O's between the stars on the box. Oh, yeah. I could do like little... What if I put them down here like that? Some little hogs. Should I put them down here? Because I got a few more. I could put them down there. Put 2 balls in the trunk right here. Okay. Yeah, maybe I need to put some down here by the trunk. It kind of looks bare down at the bottom. Thank you for whoever just told me that. Looks like it's missing something. Thank y'all. Y'all are sweet. Okay. There. That looks more finished. So you can still see my little log base down at the bottom. That's better. They look like they're going up to the moon or something. But anyway. Just starting to craft. Well, you just get all crafty, and there's plenty of stuff on Facebook. You can watch craft all day. You can go back and watch a bunch of my replays and watch crafting. Now you have to find a tree. Well, Lou, if you can't find a tree, just get you find you a template on like Google Images and do outline of a tree or Pinterest or wherever, and print one off on paper, just regular printer paper, and then trace it onto something like cardboard, or you could trace it onto the foam board and cut it out, and you could do the exact same thing and nobody would ever know that it was foam board. Wrap a couple of blocks in packages in a set box. Yeah, you could do that, and you don't even have to use this box. You could just put that on the little jingle blocks and have it on a base, and you wouldn't even need the box. I just have several of these, and I just was like, well, I need to use that. So I just kind of used what I had in my stash. I had the bells. I had everything. I didn't have to buy anything to make this. I already had it. So I'm trying to use what I have. Foam board, yes. Not too much red. Yes, they would be good for people in nursing homes and hospitals. They sure would. That's your kind of craft. The box makes it, you think? But see, you could totally do the other side. You could do the same thing on the other side, or do a whole different pattern, or put scrapbook paper on it. Like, because I started to put my idea to begin with was to decoupage this fabric on this tree and then go from there. But then I was like, no. But you could do this scrapbook paper. You could Mod Podge wrapping paper on it. You could put fabric on it. You could paint it. You could do anything. But you could have a two-sided one like this if you were to set it in the middle of the table where both sides would be seen, and put the same exact thing on the other side. And it would be really cute. Yeah, Dollar Tree has foam board. They have black and they have white. Christmas cookies, yep. You could put little, you could put little presents in here. But the reindeer moss would look cute too. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's the green. It's Spanish moss, but it's green. And I don't have any, so I just kind of use my fabric to cover up my inside of my little box. 6 shim trees, and I've got the 2-foot shims made. Oh gosh, I need to make the big shim tree too with the big shims. Yeah, if y'all haven't seen the big shims, let me show y'all. These are the big shims. This would make a big nativity scene too. Oh, Lenora, you're so sweet. Those are big shims. Like, here's the regular size. This is a regular size shim that I used the other night. And these are the big ones. Peppermints, Diane. That's the thing. Put peppermints in there because they're red and white. You bought the big ones, my mistake. Lou, don't take them back because you can make a big tree with these. I'm gonna make 2 big trees, and I'm gonna put them by my fireplace on each side. Cause a girl did it in the group, and they're like 3 feet tall. Hers were. They were big, and I just got to sit down and make them. Red cinnamon candy, that would be cute too. You could put those little lights, the little battery operated lights. You could do all kinds of stuff. You're a genius, giving me so many ideas. Oh, Sarah, you're sweet. You're sweet. Yeah, this will be my first Christmas to craft with y'all because I started doing this in February. So, I showed y'all a few back in July when we did Christmas crafts. So, candy canes. Yep, that's it. So, yeah, we'll get to do lots of Christmas crafts. That's the best time to craft is fall and Christmas to me. Are the big one maybe Monday? I don't know. I didn't catch that comment. Leave the material, add but peppermints on top. Yes. So I'm going to try. We're going to make some more stuff with the shims too. You made the trees from them both. Oh, okay, Diana. I bet, were they big? I bet they were like 2 or 3 foot tall, probably. Show y'all making the big tree. Oh, Lord. I couldn't get it on camera. I have to put the camera across the room so y'all could see it because, I mean, they're going to be big. Oh, these little red things, they're split balls. Somebody's asking, I think. Enjoy your video. Thank you, Linda. It's not a bead. It doesn't have a hole, but they're like a wood ball that's cut in half. Yeah, wrapping paper for the background, y'all, and that craft paper they have at Walmart. I showed y'all when I went to Walmart, when I was live in Walmart. They have that brown craft paper that's got the buffalo check print on it. Oh my goodness, that would be pretty in the background of one of those trees with the rusty bells hanging down. Because some sweet viewer, and gosh, I forgive me if it's you and I don't remember, sent me these a while back when I did the shim trees. They sent me these bells in the mail, and they were so sweet to do that. And I was going to do this with this tonight, and then I thought, no, I'm going to do that with my trees, and then I did the silver instead. But Dollar Tree's got plenty of bells right now too. They have green, and they have the silver, green, and red, and gold, I think. What size are these split balls? You know, I don't know. I'm guessing, and I'm not good with millimeters. I'm guessing that they are 12. Is what I'm guessing. They look like they're they're 1.5 centimeters wide. So how many millimeters is that? 15? Is there 10? Yeah, So that's 15. They're 15 millimeters. But I got the bag I bought from Amazon has like a whole assortment. So it has bigger ones. It doesn't say, just says 20 millimeter, but like 3 sizes came in the bag. You can cut out some of those trees. Yes. Set it, the trees. Yeah, I could come out and sell the trees. 5 of the big stems on one side and 2 at the bottom. Yes, so 2. Yeah, so like one pack of these. I think we made a tree with 1 pack. I think there's 12 in there. Hey Norma from California, if you're new, welcome. You bought some on Amazon Prime deals this week. Yeah, I posted it on the page because I wanted y'all to know that they had those on the deals, and they had the wood beads, and they had these, and they were lowest I've ever seen them in price. And I was like, oh, I'm good. I don't need any. Well, I just used all my little ones tonight, so now I need some. That's the way it goes, though, isn't it? How long are they? These, the regular size. Let's see. They are 7 3/4 inches long. These are the regular. And the big ones are, doesn't say, but we'll measure. They're huge. Get down here. 13. They're like 14. So they're double, almost double what these are. So that's the regular size, and then this is the big size. So they're almost double. So I can't wait to make a tree with these. This pack doesn't even tell me how many's in there, but it's a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 3 times 13, however much that is, that's how many's in this pack. It's a bunch. See? They got them end to end, but there's a whole bunch in there. And I don't even know how much these were because my husband got them for me when he went to Lowe's one time. Because I want to make a big tree. Or 2 big trees. So we'll see. I may have to show y'all the trees after I make the trees. Because I might have to probably get in the floor and do it. It's going to be so big. They come in 12 inches long. Okay. They come in another size. So 39. Thank you, Brenda, for that quick math. I don't know, Carolyn. I don't know if I could get the big trees on live because they're going to be so big. I'd probably have to get, my table is rectangle this way and it's narrow that way. So I'd probably have to turn around and do it from this way on my table because this thing's going to be huge. Renee, there's a video in my if you go to my page and go to the video library, the video is called Let's DIY a Tree. And I think I have on a turquoise shirt like this. And, because I every day I have to, somebody will message me and say, hey, I can't find the video. And I'll go find it and link it to them for them. Oh, they're under $5 at Home Depot for the big one. See, that's not expensive at all, guys. If you can make a 3-foot Christmas tree for $5, I mean, come on. You can't buy a 3-foot Christmas tree for $5 anywhere. And a lot of people are making the little trees. They're making like a tall one, and then a medium one, and then a smaller one, and they're selling them. And I mean, that's totally sellable. They're just so pretty, and you could do them all different ways. Do you make it the same way as a small one? I would think so, Carolyn. I don't know. I'm going to have to try it. Now y'all got me wanting, I'm going to be sitting in the floor at midnight tonight trying to construct my tree, or trying to get it all ready to try to do it. Can you use just regular glue sticks? Yeah, you can. Like, these are Gorilla Glue sticks that I use. I just poke myself in the face. And these are pretty much, it'll say wood, fabric, all that. But if you haven't tried the Gorilla Glue sticks, get them. I know they're $8 for a bag, and I need a bag right now. I got to go get some. But they are worth it. Because like when I started using them on a live one night, I told everybody I think it would glue the bumper on your car. Because I promise you, this tree I mean, I could pull on this. It's not going anywhere. And if y'all have ever used anything Gorilla, the super glue, any of that stuff, you know. You can't, now y'all are like, I can't wait to watch you do the tree. So, like, I got to do it live now. I don't know if I can get it on this table, because it's 3 foot. It's 3 foot long. So, yeah, I have to back way up from the camera. Thank you, Tammy. You're so sweet. Tammy put the link to the video if you want to click on it and go watch it. But it's how to make the trees. And, like, these little shims, they're like I don't know, they're $2.50 a bundle, and you get 12 in a pack, I think. So $2.50 for a tree, and then you could put foam board on the back, and that's $1. I mean, scrapbook paper. You'll tune in at midnight, Vicky, and watch me put that tree up. Yeah, okay. You'll be sound asleep by then. I drank me a Monster on the way home from taking Chase today, so yeah, I'll probably be up till then. Thank you, Tammy. Yeah, Tammy's sweet. Busted, you said it. Gonna hold it to me now. I know, Lisa. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are like, oh, we want to see it live. We can't wait till you do it live. So, yes, like now I gotta do it live. The big trees. Didn't see Dollar Tree super glue gel. Does it say gel in the package? Yes. It says, this is what it's got a green top. So, if you look for it in Dollar Tree, it has a green top, super glue gel. So that's what you glue your little wood pieces together. Just kidding. I wasn't kidding, Lisa. I guess I'm going to have to now. I tore the top of the package off, but that's what it looks like. I have a Monster every day. I don't drink them that often. They are, pressure, Terry, pressure. Cardboard. Okay, see, I got plenty of cardboard because I get Amazon boxes all the time. But yeah, I drink them every once in a while. My favorite is the Monster. It's orange can. It's sugar-free, and it's Sunrise or something. That's the one I like. But today I drank the white can, sugar-free, and I don't know what flavor it is. But it was pretty good. Because I was getting sleepy driving home. I was like, oh. She is. I have been making a list as we go. Oh, gosh. Making a list. My DT has super smaller glues. Yeah, they have the mini glue sticks. A lobster. No, a Monster. M-O-N-S-T-E-R. I don't like to, I mean, I like them, but I don't drink one maybe once every 2 or 3 months. Oh, Trish, you got your trucks today. You can still smell the wood burn on them. That's so funny. No, the tree, Teresa, it was from the Dollar Tree. It's just the wood, the little wood shapes the Dollar Tree sells. I bet Hobby Lobby has them too, I think. But, you could, like I told somebody else on here, if you can't find them, then go to Google Images and find an outline. Just type in tree outline or Christmas tree outline and find something close, and then print it off on your printer. Because this one's only, let's see how wide he is. 10 inches, so that would fit on a piece of paper. And then, he's like 11 by 10. Well, it wouldn't fit that way, but you could get something really close. Small white Monster, just the right size. Watermelon. Hadn't had the watermelon. See, I hadn't had enough to even venture out and try to drink them. I hadn't even drank the Java ones either. Drank one when he was tired driving and crashed and almost killed. Oh my goodness, Donna. I'm so sorry, Lord. Goodness gracious, that's terrible. Going to get out your jigsaw. I hear you, Linda. Go to Google Images. Find you an image of a Christmas tree and draw your pattern out on your wood and cut it out with your jigsaw. Okay, Julie, there is a group. If you'll go, when we get off, if you'll go to my main page, the Turquoise Valentine, and go to the very top of the page, there's 2 pinned things. One's all my social media where you can find me everywhere. And then the underneath that, it says it tells about my group. And if you click that, it'll take you straight to the group, and it just asks you, do you follow my page? And it lets you in. And you can post whatever you craft. It doesn't have to be one of my crafts. It can be any craft that you do. And there's a lot of talented ladies in that group. They blow me away every day. And I try to comment on everybody's craft, but y'all, that gets really hard. And I try because I feel like, oh gosh, if I don't say something, it's going to upset them. Yes, Sharon, the Christmas tier tray set is going to make its debut next week. So yes, I can't wait for y'all to see it. I got a bunch of cool Christmas stuff. You don't think it's pinned? I think it is. Well, there's one thing pinned that tells all my places you can find me. Because if something ever happened to Facebook, how would you find me? My website, my shop, my YouTube, my Instagram. And then underneath that, it should be next. It's still, I know it's still pinned because I have to go to it sometimes to get to my group. There's the group right there. The Turquoise or Valentine's Crafters Reveal. So if you want to click that now that Tammy just posted, then it'll take you straight to the group and you can get in. Teresa, I did not make a Thanksgiving tier tray set. I did the turkeys because it's just, there's so much stuff I want to cut. And I promise that if I cut 24 hours a day, it still wouldn't be enough. Because I want to cut all the things. And if y'all saw half the stuff that is in some of my laser groups that I'm in, y'all would be blown away. Because it's just, the cuteness is just crazy. It's kind of like the Cricut stuff. It's the same format. It's SVGs. And it's just, it doesn't end. All the cuteness does not end of all the stuff that I could cut. Where do I live, Linda? I live in Mississippi. I'm in Hernando, Mississippi, right up under Memphis, right at the very tip of the SIP. Oh, thank you, Sherry. You're so sweet. I try to be. I just try to be me. I don't know how to be anything else but me. Yeah, Sandy, the fall tier tray could be used as the Thanksgiving. Small things. Yes, Vicky, I'll do some small stuff for Christmas. Y'all know I like small stuff. I like little miniature stuff. Because that's, to me, that, everybody's like, why do you have a tiered tray? Well, it's just a little extra decor in your house. But the big thing to me is finding stuff to go on my tiered trays. Or making stuff to go on my tiered trays too. Is just finding little bitty stuff and making little stuff to go on my tiered tray. That's the whole fun of it to me, is that stuff. You're in Mississippi too, Patricia? Where are you? Watch you say, oh, I'm real close to you. I'm like 20 miles. There's a couple of followers in here that aren't far from me that I haven't met yet, but I plan to. Oh, Donna, you're sweet. My simplicity is just me. If you met me on the street, I would be just like this. So, and there's, I see my sister-in-law just got on, and she would tell you the same thing. This is just me. If you met me, I would be just like this. You like my little stuff. I do too. Oh, that's good, Renee. You're going to watch it while you're watching football. Oh, Gulfport, Mississippi. My brother lives in Long Beach, Mississippi. That's real close to you. I could sit here all night and talk to y'all. You're going to buy a tiered tray soon. I got mine at Home Goods. I don't know if you have a Home Goods, but like TJ Maxx, Home Goods, places like that, they have real good prices on them. Near Tupelo. I'm about an hour, maybe about an hour and 20 minutes away from Tupelo. What did I make tonight, Candace? I made this, it was a Dollar Tree wood tree, and it's just a flat tree, and then I put it in this little crate from the Dollar Tree, and I just kind of built it up to where it would stand in the box, and I put fabric around it, and I put these little split balls. Mendenhall, 30 minutes. I know where Mendenhall is. And then I made a bow and put these little bells on here. Sam's Club has a great one for $20. What has a great tree? What were they talking about? Sam's has a something. Oh, a great tiered tray. Yeah, you can find them all different places. But I paid like $20 for mine, which I thought was a good deal because it has a wood base, and then it has a flat part, and the little edges come up, and then it has another wood piece. It's 3 tiers. And I got mine, you know, like I said, $19.99 at Home Goods. Marshall's has them too. And you can get on at a Hobby Lobby, and if you don't have a Hobby Lobby near you, they'll ship to you. Oh, that'd be good, a rough bowl. Oh, Luann, you're so sweet. Thank you, Pat. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna, the puppies, Sarah, I took a picture of my puppies and posted them one time. I have a Yorkie and Australian Terrier. Yeah, they're barking at the wind or something. Who knows? Last Friday night, one of them was scratching on the door wanting in here. I like the 3 tiers. Yes, Linda, I do too. I need all the space I can get to put all my pretties on there. Changing out with all the seasons. I do too. And I just started doing the tier tray probably maybe 5 or 6 months ago. And that's the fun part, is hunting for all the stuff to go on the tier tray. And just all the little fill-in stuff and the greenery and whatever you're going to fill it in. So now I have little boxes, little shoe boxes that all my little tier tray sets go in. And Hobby Lobby, yeah. Hobby Lobby's a good place. And they ship too. So they'll do free shipping every once in a while. And you can just get it for free shipping. I'm sure Amazon has them too. I'm sure they have a whole bunch. Yes, Janice, I started off with one that I made from Dollar Tree. I did the pizza pan and the cake pan and the pie pan on top and the things in the middle. And that's what I started with. And then I found that one at Home Goods, and I was like, oh, I got to have that one. So I have that one. And I put the little one that I made, was it Friday night I made it? The little one out of the plant saucers. I put that one in this little bathroom that's right here next to this room, a little guest bathroom. I just got to put stuff on it. I got to find something or make something to go on it. Yeah, I hope y'all have a good weekend too. And I'm going to show y'all my Christmas stuff next week. I just got to decide. I got to get it all ready and take pictures and stuff and to get it on my website. Yeah, pizza pan, not a charger. Yep. You can do chargers too, but the chargers had that dip in the middle. So when you set stuff on it, it won't sit straight sometimes. But you can make them out of anything. Thank you, Linda. You ended up with too much stuff. Well, that's in my set. That's why I included so much stuff, because so you can lay the little acorns and the little leaves all around. More snowmen. Yes, I love snowmen. Yes, y'all will be excited. I hope so. Like I said, I want to cut and make all the things. There's just not enough time in the day, and I want to cut it all and show it all to y'all because it's all so cute, but there's just not enough time in the day. But I'm getting a big laser at the end of November, so I'm anxiously awaiting that so I can cut faster and cut more. Okay, guys. Well, I will catch y'all next time, Monday night, I guess. And I guess maybe I'll be showing y'all Christmas stuff that night. I'm going to plan on it Monday night, showing y'all my Christmas. So, all right. Thanks, y'all, for watching. I appreciate the stars. And I'll catch y'all Monday night. And y'all have a great weekend and be safe. Yes, Teresa, just message me and I'll work something out with you about the turkeys. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks. See you later.